Hi everyone, I'm here to do Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you and your person, really detailed. I am seriously hoping I have enough space. I know my equipment is just crap, but we're just getting started again. I'm going to get right into it with Aries, you and your person on your mind and in your heart. You may be in separation, you may be having trouble, maybe it's someone you just met. Let's just see what comes out and we'll go from there. Hope everyone's having a good day. My name is Molly. I am a licensed psychic artist. I do a whole bunch of things. I'm a reconciliation specialist as well. If you're looking to reconcile with someone, you are in separation, I can advise you there. I do a lot of stuff, but I really want to get right to the reading and see what we have for Aries and their person. All right, just one more shuffle. Doesn't feel quite right yet. Okay. I did do a Gemini reading, so if you are dealing with a Gemini, you might want to cross-watch that. Okay, so let's see. So Aries, you and your person, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Moon, the Queen of Pentacles reversed, the Ten of Wands reversed, Chariot reversed, the Four of Wands reversed, Page of Swords, Fool reversed, the Eight of Swords, and the High Priestess. Okay, interesting. So Aries, it looks to me like your person is in communication or will be in communication with the Page of Pentacles starting out. We also have the Page of Swords. This is probably something you don't expect, or if you are communicating with them, maybe you're just not expecting what they're about to say. I think with the Page of Swords being very close to the Fool here, you might be dealing with another Aries. I'm picking this up as Gemini. Could very well be any other air sign. It could be any sign, Aquarius, Libra, what have you. I think this communication that is unexpected, I think it's very spontaneous and not thought through before they say what they're going to say. I don't think it's necessarily a negative thing. On the other side of our Page of Swords, we have the Four of Wands reversed, and the Four of Wands is the marriage card. It's the commitment card, the happiness card, more important that we're happy, we're having a good time. It's a little bit less with it being reversed, but it's still there. There's that same happiness and a lot of good energy, good sexual energy between you and your person. Just really good stuff. So I think they're going to be inspired, maybe I want to say not from their heart necessarily, more from their hormones to say what they're about to say, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. That's what we have for you and your person, Aries. I also have, like I said, the Page of Pentacles. Next to that was the Moon. So I think some of the communication lately has been confusing. Moon also talks about cycles, small cycles, 1 week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks. So this is all happening in the month of December as we're just starting out here in 2022. What's going on, why this is happening. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. This tells me that someone in the connection doesn't feel like they're in control of it. And I don't mean control here in a hard way, because I don't get that whole control issue energy here. I may, as I pull more cards, I'm not seeing that. Actually, though, just someone just really doesn't feel like they're in control. I think that's what it is. The energy here is so overwhelming and just such a strong attraction, and it's like, whoa, like this is controlling me, I'm not controlling it. So Queen of Pentacles, a little bit out of control here, and that causes that confusion with the Moon card. You may be dealing with a Pisces. I also have the High Priestess as our outcome, so more Pisces energy, could be Cancer, and of course I have the Chariot reversed as well. These tell me that you're being pulled in two different directions. I think that heart over head thing, and for some of us, our heart are really connected, is really connected to our hormones, and it makes us say weird things or do weird things at times, is kind of what this looks like. And you kind of want to try to balance that. You might have been in separation or still be in separation with this person with the Ten of Wands reversed. This energy is leaving, though. That separation is coming to an end if you are in separation. And you do have the Eight of Swords as your key card, the one that's right next to the High Priestess, our outcome. High Priestess also tells me there is real love here. It's not just a whole lust energy, and people acting crazy from that. But sometimes, you feel trapped. You might feel like, oh my gosh, I'm stuck with this person in a good way because I just have all these feelings for them and all these emotions, and it's crazy and it's confusing, and I don't know what's going on with that moon energy. That's what I get a lot of here, just a lot of confusion, not knowing what's going on, not clear about things because other things are clouding us in this connection. Queen of Pentacles reversed, like I said, just that feeling of being out of control. Could very well be a falling in love feeling, which can be uncomfortable for some people. But it's really a real strong connection with you and your person, Aries. Okay, so let's get into the romance angel cards and we'll pull some other things to clarify. I will go element by element in this spread. Get some messages if for more specific who you may be dealing with. I'm sure had a lot of different stuff, a lot of water energy here. Let's see. So you and your person, Aries. So it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So from that, I'm getting that opposites attract thing. Just be careful because when you are real different from a person, after all this sexual energy and all that dies down in the beginning, usually opposites try to attack each other because they can't understand each other. So this is a past life relationship. You have known each other before. I swear there's like a Pisces Aries connection here that I'm picking up on. And those are two very different signs actually. But having said that, just remember you're with a person that you really love and you're really super attracted to and you have a lot of feelings for. So don't go to attack them. If this is accurate for someone, once the whole opposites attract thing has died down and now we have to deal with each other. Okay, I can see where that would cause confusion. Like, oh, I thought this person was like this, but no, they're actually like that. I don't like that. They fooled me. Like I'm confused. Just a lot of being pulled in two different directions at that point, and that may be cause for a separation. But with the past life connection, if you believe in that sort of thing, I think that will help. There's definitely a strong connection here, a deep connection that I think is a great foundation here as well with the Four of Wands reversed. Four of Wands, typically the twin flame energy with that 1111. I'll just leave that there for those of you who are into that. Let me see what I want to do here. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna use our Hidden Truth Tarot to do the various elements, if you're dealing with another fire sign, etc. And I've got my Hoodoo Tarot as well. I'm just learning these, so we'll just see what comes out and how that feels, okay? So Aries, if you are dealing with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, let's see what we have specifically for you guys. All right, so I have courting, which is like the Lover's card, and I have the Sun of Sticks reversed. The Sun of Sticks is like the Knight of Wands, and it's reversed. So interesting. There's something to this deck, the Hoodoo Tarot. There's a lot of history, and I've got the book. And I remember something. The kid here on the Sun of Sticks, he's got like 6 fingers on one of his hands, and I can't remember what that means, but that was, I think, something that they took at that time as a superstition to be very powerful. Don't quote me on that because I can't remember. But the Lovers, the Sun of Sticks, very, very passionate connection, like I'm saying here, if you're dealing with another fire sign. And, when that dies down, I think there can be some confusion. But, with the Lovers, the courting card, and that just reminds me of like, make sure you're making an effort in the relationship. I think it's a great connection if you're dealing with another fire sign, what your person wants to say to you. I wonder if you are happy without me. Okay, so we definitely have some people in separation, and the other person is wondering how you're doing. If you are dealing with an earth sign, let's see what we have. I'm going to put these back in the deck, see what we come up with. All right, so let us see. Beatrice, Aries dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Let me see. All right, cards are so small. You think look, I left one out. You'd be able to shuffle them better. Let's go ahead and one more time. All right. All right. So I do have the Ten of Knives reversed and the grandchildren, which is like the star, okay? So very hopeful energy. The grandchildren, it gives me that vibe of like a long time. This could very well be a long-term connection. This is really going to go the distance. Again, reflecting back to that marriage card or Four of Wands. We also, the Ten of Knives reversed is like the betrayal card, but it is reversed. So, you know, that's something that had already happened. You know, and I think the combination here is just kind of like hope for the future. Okay, these bad things happened. Person feels betrayed, but it's still very hopeful, and the connection is still really strong here if you're dealing with an earth sign. What your person would like to say to you. That card makes me really sad in this deck. The Ten of Knives reversed. It's like, almost looks like a church. And I don't know, it's you know, the energy of this deck is interesting in a good way. I wonder if you are happy without me. Okay, so you guys too. So definitely a separation here, probably due to a betrayal, but I think you guys are absolutely coming back together. You know, the Ten of Knives, okay, yeah, so there's actually a person here. You guys know what the Ten of Swords looks like. Someone stabbed in the back, and this person's like crawling out of the church as I look closer. You know, just, I love these cards. They, at first, like I said, it was kind of dark, and you read some of the history, and you're like, ugh. You know, my friend said it reminded her of the Ouija board, and I can see that. But as I've gotten used to them, it's just really, I don't know, I think they're just really powerful cards, and I really like working with them. If you are an Aries dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I see that all the time, Aries, Gemini thing. You know, Aries, Libra, see that a lot. Let's see what's going on. You know, because I always say, like, fire can't live without air. So anyways, okay, so you have the Nine of Sticks reversed, which is like the Nine of Wands, and Paw, which is actually the Moon card. That is reversed as well. So I've got an air sign friend, that's kind of our card. The Paw card, the Moon reversed. You know, back then, you know, the Moon in our society now is, you think of feminine energy, you know, but they looked at it as masculine energy, I think, back then, from what, again, what I'm reading, and it's hard to remember it all as I'm just learning. They looked at it as masculine energy because men are the ones who, you know, were involved in secret societies and things like that. And the picture on the card, which I know you guys can't see, one of these days I'll get, like I said, better equipment. You know, it's a grandfather, and he's got his arm around his grandson there. And, you know, he's just, to me, you know, I was talking about with my friend the other night, was just like, you know, everything's going to be okay. He's just, you know, that's your buddy, that's your brother in real life in this case, and he's just telling you everything's going to be okay. And so that's the energy I get from that card for me and for us working with the Hoodoo Tarot. I do have someone I want to bring on the channel with me. He's not ready. You know, it's like, it's just, everything's going to be okay. There's secrets are coming out. That guard is dropping with the Nine of Wands reversed. So, you know, you're going to find out a lot of things if you guys are in separation that you just didn't know and didn't understand, and you got to keep that open mind, you know, in this connection. And let me see. Now, of course, you guys are going to be like, what am I going to find out? Like I said, expect the unexpected here with that Page of Swords, that full reverse. you know, and it's not a bad thing. It's not bad. So what your person would like to say to you, I couldn't let you get close to me. Okay, and you're going to find out why. I think they're going to confide in you, and you're going to be understanding because you love them. Okay, so if you are an Aries dealing with a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and I see the Aries Scorpio all the time too. This spread looked a lot like there was a Pisces, definitely an Aries out there dealing with a Pisces. Put these back in, and again, that paw card is the Moon card, which is the Pisces card. Again, that was for the different signs. Let's see. So we got, if you're dealing with a water sign, Aries. Okay. Okay, Ace of Baskets and Miss Ida, number 2. So Miss Ida was our outcome card here, our High Priestess. Like I said, there's just a really strong love here and some secrets coming out. Okay, and again, nothing bad. And with the Ace of Baskets, that's love. That's like, you know, Ace of Cups, the beginning of love. It's a really strong energy in this deck. Just, you know, here's my secrets. I love you. I'm going to share my secrets with you. And let me tell you what's been going on. I hope you understand. And, you know, just keep an open mind and hear what the person has to say. So, let's see. And what they have to say right now is it's time for me to heal now. So I think that's part of it. Opening up and confiding in you and not being all in their head about like, oh my God, I could never tell them this. And them, you know, loving you and that helping you as well. So I think you're coming back together with a water sign really strongly here, Aries. And that is that. So let's move right along to Leos. Okay, Leos. So let's just put our cards back and get shuffling for the Leos, and then we'll do all of the elements. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll answer when I can. I'm like super busy outside of this, but I really, really want to be on here and stay on here and stick with it this time, you know? So let's see. I don't know, just life gets busy, you know? All right, Leos, making my little speech. I wonder if maybe your life is very busy too, and the person that you're with feels neglected somehow. Some neglect there in the Leo. I'm already picking that up in the Leo relationship. You know, sometimes people need a lot of attention, and the other person just can't do all that. I don't know. Let's see what's going on, Leo. But I'm getting here already. All right, some messages, Leo. Yes, I really went to the gym this morning. Yes, and thought about doing some weight loss stuff here on the channel. I'm usually pretty good at it, and I thought maybe it would help me to have an audience. So, anyways, the King of Wands reversed. Okay, that's that arrogance, that entitlement. And then we have the Four of Pentacles crossing it. So, Queen of Cups. We have the Five of Cups, great, it was coming back from that separation, that regret. We have the Wish card, the Nine of Cups, I love it. The Eight of Pentacles reversed, okay, did we really do the work before we came back? We have the Six of Pentacles reversed, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Wands reversed, and your outcome is the Four of Wands reversed. Okay, so you know what? There's someone here who wants to get married. The other person's not doing it. That's just a story for one of you. You know, this combination of cards, even as we start out, I'm going to just focus on our King of Wands reversed here. So he's a good dude. You know, he brings a lot to the table, but then he expects a lot in return. Excuse me. And sometimes I think, God, I hope you can't hear the gardeners out there. I better talk louder. I'm not that loud. So sometimes I think that, you know, it's just, I lost my train of thought. Other stupid gardeners. All right, basically everything is going to be okay here. However, this person, there is a person who feels that because they bring a lot to the table, they're entitled to a lot in return. They're entitled to everything, is what I'm hearing. And they're holding on very tight to that idea with our Four of Pentacles here. They're a possessive person. They don't want to let you out of their sight, Leo, is what I'm hearing, or vice versa. It can be either way. Also, with our Four of Pentacles, you know, I don't want to neglect the fact that the basis of this is love. You know, this is all happening because you guys actually really love each other with the Queen of Cups here. But you know, the Four of Pentacles, it's someone who's closed off and guarded and doesn't want to give, but at the same time is possessive and expects a lot. So I think we have that whole theme of the one-sided giving and taking and possibly a feel of manipulation. What's really going on here with our Six of Pentacles? That was the theme last night in the Gemini readings. You may very well be dealing with the Gemini, even though I don't have Gemini energy. And what's interesting about this spread, I don't have any major arcana. I'm gonna pull from the Tarot Illuminati and see I can get a major. But I think, you know, part of that is just a lot of intensity. So you fire signs are just real intense these days is what I'm getting. We'll see what happens when we get to Sag. You know, just a lot of intensity, a lot of, no, I'm not going to do that. And just, I'm getting like anger and stuff like that. And, you know, it's all, you guys love each other. And I think you're forgetting is what's going on here. There was definitely a break or a separation, but you're coming back from that. You know, I think you've already come back from that with our Five of Cups reversed. This is your return of your person, the friendship, the love, that sort of thing. And I think that's starting to be established already. If it's not happening here in the physical, it's happening behind the scenes where they're starting to look at you in a different way. Again, particularly if you're dealing with a Gemini, I'm a Gemini, and I just felt this huge energy shift yesterday, and I don't know, maybe everyone felt that, or, you know, I'm probably over here in my own little world, but, well, we know all that. But anyway, so we do have the Nine of Cups. This is your wish card. Okay, this person is your wish. Come on. You know, there's a real stubbornness, though, with our Eight of Pentacles, and reflecting back again to our Four of Pentacles. There's a fear of giving here and you know, not getting what is wanted in return. But I think this is going to go really well. You have your wish card. Your outcome card is the Four of Wands. Again, it's reversed, so it's hard to let go sometimes some of the things that have happened, you know, because our brain tells us, like, don't forget this, don't forget that. And some of that's valid. You know, you should never forget your logic of what you know has happened, but just with that open mind, that understanding that people can change, even though it's not an easy thing to do, people can change. You know, this here is your communication, okay? So the communication is super important in any connection, but particularly in this connection. And, you know, attention, like I was talking about with the Six of Wands reversed, someone feels like they're not getting the attention they want. They feel neglected. So to that someone who's probably the person watching, I would say to you, are you sure? Are you sure that this person is not giving you enough attention? You know, where can you give yourself some attention from yourself, not from, you know, coworkers or people that you surround yourself with, or people at the gym, or, you know, whatever it is. Think about that. What's your part in it? And I'm certainly not blaming you, but I think this person really loves you, and this person is serious about you and wants to move forward and wants marriage. But you're telling them and showing them how they're disappointing you, and they're just like, oh, I don't want to be, you know, if I can't make this person happy, I don't want to feel my whole life like I'm being told what disappointment I am. So with the Princess of Wands reversed, I'm just going to pull till I get a major. Five of Pentacles, eek, okay. 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands, all right. Temperance. Okay, so with the Temperance, it is reversed. Here with our Tarot Illuminati, this is Archangel Michael, it's reversed. I think you guys are really resisting each other right now, but I do think the love is there, and I think that will come through. And even though I think you guys are coming back together already, I still get that energy with the Five of Pentacles. being left out in the cold. I think we're coming back from that, and I think we can move in a good direction from here. Um, just see whatever little thing you can do to improve this situation is the best advice I would give you. I think it's a great spread, though. There really is a lot of love here. It's so interesting with the fire signs so far. Everything is so dramatic, So let's see what the romance angels have to say, and then we'll do some. What are these guys over here? The hidden truth, and we'll see what the messages from your person is, Leo. Just try to give to your person, even if it's just a little bit. As long as you still have something to give, then you guys will be fine. Give to them, they'll give to you, and it'll be good. We do need to communicate though with that Eight of Wands, but with that wish card, you guys are happy together, and you're going to continue to be happy together. You're just going through a rough time right now. Okay, so romance angels. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here, and very soon. That's the key to the whole thing right there. Clearly, if I can speak clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. If you want this person, make that decision and, focus on the love energy and not the war energy. Okay? What your person would like to say to you, Leo? It's a good spread. A lot of love here between the two of you. Just trust that that person loves you. It's safe to love, and it's safe to trust that. So let's see. I'll do that with each of the elements, like I was doing in the other one. My gosh. Sorry guys, I should have turned that off or something. All right, so let me see. In general, and then we'll go elements. I pulled two of them. I know I was a distraction from your pain. Interesting. And I want to be more than friends. Okay, so there might be some of you out there who has a friendship with a Leo, or vice versa. Leo, you're friends with someone, and you haven't let them know yet that you are interested in more than a friendship. Well, tell them. Communicate it. The timing is everything, is what I'm hearing. Tell them at the right time. And I think you'll get your wish. I'm trying to find my wish card here. I think you'll get your wish with that. I think that, this could even be a person you were once married to. This is my marriage card. So communicate to whoever it is, even if it's just an acquaintance you just met and you're like, oh, I like this person, I want to be more than friends. Again, timing is everything. And I know I was a distraction from your pain. I almost get two different storylines. So we got two different storylines here, so it's good that we're going to look into the 4 elements and see what we get there. Okay, we'll do the Hoodoo Tarot again for that, even though I am just learning this. So we'll see what we get. Leo, if you are dealing with another fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, let's see what we got. Such an interesting spread with no majors that I had to go and pull some majors. But I really think, even without our Temperance reversed, it said everything it needed to say. This person makes you happy, you're happy with them. Stop focusing on the not getting enough attention, or whatever the issue is. We have the Strength card, your card, Leo, and the 3 of Knives reversed. Okay, 3 of Knives is our third party energy card. So I think if you're a Leo in connection with another fire sign, it's almost like a relationship started, particularly if it's with another Leo, from a betrayal somewhere. And then reflecting back to what I had there, I know I was a distraction from your pain. Okay, so guys, if that was the foundation here, sometimes it is hard to trust in a connection like that, and that would make sense with the Four of Pentacles, that possessiveness, that like I'm gonna watch every move you make, and I'm always here, and I'm just, I don't know. There's a lot of, if you're dealing with another fire sign, I'm just picking up a lot of clingy energy, and that does make sense if there was a foundation, maybe someone left someone for something else. You met the guy and you knew he was living with someone already, and then we got together and I want to be more than friends, okay. And then that sense of betrayal, like, oh, maybe they could do that to me too. I wish I could share my good news with you. So this is for those of you Leos in separation with a fire sign. Most likely, obviously, I wish I could share my good news. Why wouldn't you tell the person if they were actually right there? Yeah. So I think when you get that sort of energy, I wish I could share my good news with you. It's like, you still have a strong attachment to that person. Something good happens and you want to tell them, but you can't tell them because you're not speaking at this moment, or you're not speaking anymore. You'll speak again. I think the I'm gonna turn that down. I think the Leo with the any other fire sign energy is what's it called? That, I think that connection is good and going to come back to where you can share your good news. Like, oh yeah, I remember when, I did this or I did that, or, I wish you were there and it was awesome, and here's what happened and here's what's come from it that's so good. And I just get a lot of improvements there. If there was a separation, a lot of improvements in another area that will be exciting and give you guys something to talk about when you do come back together. Okay? So, Leo, if you are dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, God, I'm so focused on Taurus. There's probably one of you out there dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Let's see what we have for you. Off-balancedness is coming to me, and that's okay. That's what we're talking about, the giving and taking, and the I want more, and I bring a lot to the table, and okay, so we have the Four of Knives, and we have Miss Robinson reversed. Miss Robinson, if I'm reading that correctly, is 15, which is Capricorn energy reversed. That's the devil. Am I seeing that right? I don't